Big storm coming. Those are the big trucks I'm talking about. The trucks get too close here. Here comes another one. Ugh. It's the worst thing about driving long distances in Thailand. Ooh, good morning. I'm just in Bangkok enjoying my morning coffee, but soon we're going to be on the road. All right, let me explain. So the last few days, Bangkok's had another situation, not just in Bangkok, but across all of Thailand. So I've got a few days free now, but I'm not going to stay in Bangkok, I'm not going to sit at home. I'm going to get as far away from people and as far away as the city as I can, head all the way out west and head out to the Burmese border. Now, one cool thing about this is I'm taking my own personal bike. I'm not taking a rental bike, which I've wanted to do for quite some time, but I've been a little bit nervous. My bike's not the best, it's not the newest, not the biggest, not the fastest, and I've probably only driven it about 50 kilometers at the most in one day, and over the next week or so I'm going to be doing about 1,000 kilometers, so I'm hoping it holds up. So yesterday I just cleaned my bike, put some fuel in it. I serviced it a few months ago and got all the oils changed, fixed all up the brakes and the indicators and little things like that, so hopefully it should be good to go, and fingers crossed we don't have any breakdowns along the way. So this is what I'm packing up for the week trip. Very basic. I've just got the shirts, I've got shorts, underwear, socks, I've got all the masks, which is essential at this time. Just hats, sunglasses. I've got my filming equipment here, so I've got the GoPro equipment, and underneath is the drone. Hopefully I can get that up. Just toiletries and one of these raincoats, which hopefully I don't have to use, but these last few days it's been pouring with rain, which is strange because it's April and it doesn't really rain in April. And finally I've just got my 2 bags here, just got passport, little notebook, and just what I'm going to be riding on, which is just some long thick pants and a long jumper. Let's get all this stuff in the bag, let's get on the road. Here's the Honda Click. I think it's 2013 or 14. She goes okay, but let's see how it goes in this long trip. Time to ride. This is my local area. Usually this whole road is just absolutely full of traffic, but today it's rather quiet because you know what? A lot of these shops along here are just all closed. Now I'm hoping if this area is quiet, then the rest of my journey should be pretty quick and without traffic. Let's see. Here she goes. Give it some! Yeah! Perfect! Alright. These are the part of the roads that I hate. Because look, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 lanes, and then 5, 6 over there. I don't know where to go. I'm just gonna follow it. And hope you don't get lost. Decided to get off the main highway and sort of take, it's still a highway, but it's not one of those 6-lane highways that all the big trucks go on. When you go along the highways in Thailand, the motorbikes are just, they don't have any right of way. The big pickups and the big trucks just come flying through, no speed limit of course, and they just push you off the road. So I think it'll be a bit more safer on this quieter, somewhat back road, but it's still a 3-lane highway. Jesus, I took the back road because I thought it was going to be a bit quieter and no traffic. Look at this! My gosh. Hopefully there's not an accident up ahead.
hoping it's just midday congestion, not an accident, or worst of all, a police stop, because I ain't got no license. We're going with roadworks, 3 lanes going to 1. No wonder it's got so packed. Ah, it's so hot. It's so hot sitting at these set of lights. Next 7-Eleven, I'm going to stop and get a drink. I'm dying. First pit stop. I'm an hour and a half in. I've got another hour and a half to go. I don't think I'm going to stop again. It's just hot and I'm here to get a drink. Righto, back on the road. Here we go. Here's a promising sign. Welcome to Kanchanaburi. Yay! Right, I've just pulled over and I'm having a bit of a drink. It's about 35 degrees, it's starting to get really humid. It's noisy on the highway. And I'm next to this cornfield here. And there's a big storm coming. Those are the big trucks I'm talking about. The trucks get too close here. Here comes another one. Ugh. It's the worst thing about driving long distances in Thailand. So I've just pulled over in this cornfield to have a quick drink and I can see this storm coming. Don't know if I should put my raincoat on or not. Let's risk it for the biscuit. Let's go, only 30 minutes left. Ah, here comes the rain! Stop it! I'm literally like 20 minutes out. Why couldn't the storm just wait? Oh well. Second pit stop. And always in Thailand. 20 minutes later, the storm passes over. Final leg. Hopefully just 20 minutes left. Let's do it. You can't be serious, it's just started to rain again! I just want to get there! Ah! Made it to Kanchanaburi, all safe. That last 10-15 minutes it started to rain again, but I just really didn't want to stop. I decided just to drive straight through and just get to my room. I'll give you guys a quick look at my room. Remember, I am a budget traveler, so it's a pretty basic room, but it's actually really good value. I'll give you guys a look. The room here, it's actually an apartment complex, so the rooms are quite large. Just big double bed here. Got TV and little fridge, dining area, and a sofa, which is pretty cool. In the bathroom there, and just got the outdoor area. And this was 380 baht, which is 12 US dollars, which is absolutely amazing. We need out of these thick, wet clothes now, have a quick shower and head around the city and check things out. See you soon. Okay, feeling fresh and clean again. Gonna head out to Kanchanaburi town and go for a bit of a cruise, see what's happening. I've got a few places I want to stop at, but not too much planned. Just want to check out the town and see how it's doing today. So my first stop here is the War Cemetery. It's for Australian soldiers that were prisoners of war during World War II and forced to build the Thai-Burma Railway. I'm not going to film too much in here, just out of respect. But the best thing is all the graves are just really, really well taken care of. They've all got some nice plants next to them. Yeah. Kanchanaburi is known for its World War II history, when Japan was occupying the area and using prisoners of war to build the Thai-Burma Railway and the famous bridge over the River Kwai. But there's a lot more of this province with its national parks, beautiful mountains, and of course the people. So hopefully the next few videos I can show a bit more of that and less of this sort of stuff, because war's horrible. I'm just going to take a few more minutes here, do some reflecting and some thinking, show my respect, and I'm gonna head down to the main street and see what's happening down there, and of course see the bridge over the River Kwai. Kanchanaburi is actually popular with Thai tourists on the weekend, just looking to escape the city and get back to a bit of nature. But it's the midweek right now and it's really, really quiet. And because of the war history, they also attract a lot of foreign tourists out here. So there's quite a few foreign-owned businesses and restaurants catering to foreigners, but a lot of them are closed, unfortunately. If you guys do want to know more about the bridge over the River Kwai and what happened out here in Kanchanaburi in World War II, I'm not going to fill you in too much. Jump on Google, or if you want to watch a movie, one I'd recommend is called The Railway Man. Came out a few years ago and it's really, really good. So check that one out, do yourself a favor. So this is the bridge over the River Kwai. Whether you're Thai or foreigner, if you want to call it Kwai or Kwai. It's an amazing bridge, it really is. Considering, you know, it's built by prisoners of war with probably limited tools, limited sleep, limited food. They've done a fantastic job. Is that wrong to say? There's actually no one here, so it makes it even more eerie, knowing what went on to build this structure. It's actually amazing this bridge is still up, because it was bombed 3 or 4 times from British and American Air Force, but they kept rebuilding it. But in the end, after the war finished, they ended up pulling up lots of the tracks further up, so the train never goes to Burma. It's going about 70 kilometers up through Kanchanaburi to Sayok station. This is a bit strange and a bit wrong, I think. Should credit the people who actually built it. It says Yokogawa Bridge Works, Tokyo, Japan. I don't think the Japanese really built this bridge. Alright, this is me done for the day. Thanks for watching if you made it this far. Tomorrow I'm going to head up to some national parks and follow the Thai-Burma Railway all the way to Sayok station. For the rest of the afternoon now I'm just going to chill by the river and have another couple beers. See you soon.